guys, welcome back to my channel. I can't believe it's 2016. I can't. It's like Christmas was just, it feels like it was just last week. Well, I guess in part because I did just come back from vacation, I guess you can say. Just this week. I was home for a couple of weeks. So I'm back in LA, and this is my first video of the year, so I just want to say Happy New Year to you all. It's good to be back. I did do a little vlogging when I was home. I did a couple of days of Vlogmas. I hope you guys watched some of those vlogs, but I am back the new year with some new videos, some reviews, some tutorials, and all that good stuff. So if you guys have any requests or any suggestions, then just leave me comments. But today's video is on some makeup brushes that I picked up. I got the hook up. I found these brushes, just didn't really go out looking for makeup brushes, but I found the set. It's 3 complete makeup brush sets. One is for contouring, one is for the face, sort of all over face applications, and the other is for your eyes. So I got 3 separate makeup brush sets, and so I'm just going to go ahead and review these brushes. I just thought that I couldn't keep it to myself. I had to share with you ladies. So again, for the price point, I think you get a lot of bang for your buck. So I'm going to go ahead and review them. So let's get into it. Okay, so these are the 3 sets. And the first one is, I'm just going to do them randomly. This is the Essential 7-piece brush set. So there's 7 brushes just for the eyes. And this one here is the 5-piece brush set. It's called the Face Essential. So there's 5 brushes to overall do your face. And the last set is the contouring set. Oh, I can't wait to get my hands on this one. So this is the Sculpt and Blend. This is a 10-piece makeup brush set just strictly for sculpting, blending, baking, cooking. You know how we do, ladies. So I'm going to delve into this one first. So the brushes come in this package. I'm going to keep this box handy because they're numbered, and the numbers are listed on the back, and it tells you exactly what the brush is used for. So I'm just going to use this as a reference. And all of the brushes are individually wrapped, so that's kind of, you know, it's not just kind of thrown together. Not that that really matters per se, but you know, it's just nice to get some brushes and they're well taken care of, and they're good quality. And again, you're not paying an arm and a leg for them. So far so good. Here are the brushes, and I'm going to get right into them now. So these 5 here, there's number 118, 119, 120, 21, 22, so all 5. Okay, so I'm going to start with the number 118. This is the small tapered contouring face brush. Kind of has sort of almost like a dome tip. And this one here I would definitely use to sort of contour the nose. You can definitely use this one for just small areas on the face, so like we contour the bottom of our nose, and maybe even slightly, if you don't want to do too heavy contouring on your jawline, this is a great brush, the number 118. And then we have the number 119, which is the small angled blending face brush. So this one here is more of a blending brush. So if you have, say for example, if you've already contoured your nose, you can go ahead and blend it out. I wouldn't necessarily say this brush is good for blending, just like application, but you can use the this angle brush to do more of a blending out of a contour area. And the number 20 is the small flat bending face brush. So this one here has a flat top, and just like a lot of this stippling and buffing brushes that have the flat tops, I guess you can use this for smaller areas also, just really small areas where you need to blend it out or buff it out. You can use the number 120. And the number 121 is the small angle contouring face brush. And this one here almost serves the same purpose as kind of like the buffer stippling sort of brush. This one here has more of an angle tip, so you can use this also to sort of buff out any contouring areas, especially small areas around your nose and maybe your temple. So this is the number 121. Number 122, this is the small round blending face brush. So this is a round brush, the edges are round, so you can use this. It's also a blending brush, so you can use this for blending purposes also. Oh. Yes, these brushes, oh God, like great contouring brushes. Just, oh yes, I love these brushes. I was like, can't wait to get my hands on them. So these are the full-size contouring brushes. So let me go ahead and run these down. And they're very similar in nature to the smaller brushes. They're just bigger versions. This are larger larger versions of these smaller brushes. The number 113 is a round blending brush. So this is just a round tip here, and you can use this to blend out the contouring all over your face. And again, just talking about the quality of these brushes, ladies. Well made, nice hardware. The brushes are dense. These are nice thick hairs. The bristles on these brushes, I mean, I just can't complain. I feel like for this entire set, I just struck gold. So yeah, but getting back to this one here, this is just an angled blending brush. So this is just great to get right below the cheekbone and just blend out that contour. Yes, yes. So this is a good one here. The number 115 is, again, more of a dome shaped brush. So you can use this just, you know, pretty much to get into any corners. I would say if you like to heavily contour your nose and your jawline and whatnot, the shape of this brush I think is really great getting into the corners and getting underneath your jawline and really blending out that contour. So this is the number 115. Yeah. And this is the number 116. This is a standard, just sort of buffing, stippling brush. It has a flat top. The hairs are densely packed. You can really get in there and just blend out that contour, and just so everything is seamless. And this is just a great, this one here is the number 116. Just a great flat blending brush, all over blending brush, the number 116. Lastly, I have the number 117. It's very similar to the 116. Instead of having a flat top, it just has more of an angled top. So this is number 117, and this is also good for buffing out and blending in contours so that everything just blends in nice and seamlessly. So this is the number 117. Yeah, so all these brushes, all 10 of them, are part of their Sculpt and Blend series from BH Cosmetics. And look, if you're one that loves contouring and highlighting, and just, yeah, I would suggest trying out these brushes. I can't wait to get my hands in them and play with them. So next is the Essential 7-piece makeup brush set. And this one here, this set is the 7 brushes are strictly for your eyes. Yes, yes, so these brushes are intended, of course, to give you that flawless application for your eyeshadow. The 101 is the blending brush. We all know, hopefully, what a blending brush is. This one here, especially for your transitioning shades, you definitely want to make sure you blend, blend, blend. It's very, very crucial. The transition shade, it just kind of sets the overall tone for whatever look you're trying to achieve. So you definitely want to make sure you have that applied correctly. And this brush here, the 101 blending brush, can serve that purpose. The 102 is a large shading brush, and the 103 is a smaller shader brush. So these brushes here, the large one and the smaller one, they kind of have a flat feel to them, very flat. And these are just used for applying eyeshadows all over the lid. So you can use the larger one if you have a larger area, or the smaller one if you have just a smaller area you want to apply a shadow all over. These are great shader brushes to use for that purpose. And the 104 is an angled blending brush. So this one here, if you want to get into that crease and like really, really smoke it out, this is a great angled brush that'll get right underneath that lid and just really blend out that crease. So that is the number 104, this brush, the angled blending brush. 105 is a pencil brush. So this one here is great for the waterline or the under eye area. If you want to apply shadow to that area underneath your eye, you can go ahead and use the pencil brush. This is a nice size pencil brush, so you can really get in there, and if you want to smoke it out underneath your eye, this is a great brush to do it. And this is the number 105. Number 106 is a fine liner brush. This is a very thin brush. It almost has a sort of dome tip feel also, like one of the contouring blending brushes. This one here you can get in, and if you want to do like a gel, you have a gel eyeliner, if you want something really precision, then you will go ahead and you can go ahead and achieve that look with the number 106, which is again a fine liner brush. And lastly, I have the number 107, which is the small angle brush. This is an angled brush. I would say you can even use this if you want to fill in your brows. We all have probably some routine we use to get our eyebrows just the way we like them. I do tend to use an angle brush, a very thin flat angle brush to do my eyebrows. So this one here, the number 107, you could use that. You can also probably use this in the inner eye if you want to make that pop. This is the number 107, and it is a small angled brush. Yeah, so for $10, I don't think you can really beat that. I would recommend picking this up. A nice set of brushes to have for $10, and you can achieve, like I said, any array of makeup eye looks with these brushes. And last but not least, this is the BH Cosmetics. This is their 5-piece Face Essential brush set. So these 5 brushes are for your overall face, applying your foundation, your concealer, your powders. These brushes right here will get the job done. So let's go ahead and take a look at these. Okay, so here are the 5 brushes, and I see some familiar brushes that I can't live without. So every girl, of course, needs a powder brush, and this is the number 108, their powder brush. And I do love the way these hairs feel on this brush. Again, a nice full set of hairs. It's pretty dense, and I think this is great for an overall application of your powder. I'm getting excited, getting a little excited. Okay, yeah, but anywho, this is a great brush, a great powder brush for all over application of your powder. I have oily skin, so I definitely cannot go out the house until I set my foundation, concealer, everything is set. So this brush I'm absolutely loving, and yeah, so far I'm liking the face set. The number 109, this probably looks familiar to some of you ladies. This is the dual fiber brush, and you can use this brush for bronzing or highlighting. You can also use this brush for foundation purposes. I use a little heavier coverage for foundation, so I would probably use my tried and true, my stippling brushes. This one here, I would again just use maybe if there was like a BB cream or something. But again, I would probably stick to more like highlighting or using like a bronzer or something, light application of makeup. I would use this brush. This is the number 109, their dual fiber brush. This is the number 110. This is their contour brush. Again, if you didn't pick up the Sculpt and Blend contouring set, this brush will do the trick. It is for sculpting and it's for contouring, so you can go ahead and use your contouring powder, your bronzers, and sculpt out some cheeks if you don't have any like I don't. And it's a little smaller contour brush, but if you just want to do some basic contouring, this will get the job done. This right here is the number 110. Number 111, their foundation brush. It is a basic foundation brush. Nothing really jumps out at me. It's a little bit on the average side. It's not too big, it's not too small. It's about an average foundation brush. So this is the number 111. And last, this is the number 112. This is their concealer brush. Now this one here is a little small, I will admit. Most of my concealer brushes are probably 2-3 times this size. So this is definitely maybe if you want to, like a lot of ladies, they will conceal above and underneath their eyebrows. Maybe to apply a primer to your lids or something like that, but this is a very, very small concealer brush, so I don't know how far this would go in terms of applying concealer if you have problem areas, but this is their 112, their concealer brush. Those are all the brushes that I picked up from BH Cosmetics. I love the fact that you didn't have to kind of piecemeal the brushes. They were all there. They were well thought out, well made. I really don't have any complaints. I think the only kind of slight negative was the concealer brush. I just thought that was a little skimpy. But other than that, yeah, I love pretty much all 3 sets. So if you're interested in buying makeup brushes, I would definitely go to BH Cosmetics, go to their website, take a look at their product line. As you can see, they have variety, and pretty much any of your needs, they got you covered. So thank you for watching my videos, ladies. Let's make this a year to remember. Again, happy 2016. Don't forget to give this video a big old thumbs up. It's my first video of the year. I know some of you have been watching the videos. I see your comments. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, just go ahead and do it. Go ahead and subscribe. Come on in, join the family. I love you, ladies. Of course, I will see you in my next video. Bye.